Hello,
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm good, thank you. My name is Madison. What's your name?
My name is Nancy.
Nancy, nice to meet you. Is this your first time on Cambly?
No, I've studied Cambly's maybe a years already.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, you've probably already talked to a tutor about these questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about yourself.
Mm, I'm 12 years old and
Oh,
I'm in
wow.
and I'm in seventh grade, but I'm gonna be in seventh grade because it's summer now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm from Vietnam. I live in Ho Chi Minh City. Yeah.
Very cool. I really want to travel to Vietnam.
Where are you from?
I am from the United States.
So you live in the United States now, or you live in another place?
Right now I live in the United States, but I'm visiting the United States for a few months, but I live in Spain.
Oh,
Yes. But yeah, I miss Spain. I want to go back.
yes.
For me, the life there is better than in the United States, but
But the United States is still your hometown.
yes, I am from the state Ohio. Do you know where that is?
No.
It's in the north of the United States and it's kind of in between. So it's New York and then Ohio's here and then Chicago is here. So it's in
Oh,
between Chicago and New York, if you know where those are.
I know New York. Chicago is kind of familiar.
Yeah. Those are like the popular um, states and cities by me. So most people know where those are and then I can help them figure out where Ohio is. But yeah, it's different. Right now I'm living in Texas instead of Ohio, and Texas is so different from Ohio. So it's interesting.
Yeah.
And so you said you're going into seventh grade.
Yes.
What is your favorite subject?
My favorite subjects are English, um, art, and music.
Ooh, very cool. So you like a mix of everything.
I like art and creating things.
Yeah, what kind of art do you do?
I do anything: painting, sketching, drawing, making craft.
Oh, that's so cool. I love art too. I sorry, just have to grab my computer charger. Um my my favorite subject growing up was art too. I love doing embroidery. Do you know what embroidery is?
No.
It's when you have like a needle and thread and then you have like a piece of fabric and you just like make a pattern on the fabric. Here, I'll spell it
Yeah.
for you. Embroidery. So I like to make embroidery things. So I'll make clothes or I'll make something to hang up on your wall and things like this. I love it.
Oh, it sounds beautiful.
Yeah. It's very fun and relaxing at the same time.
Yeah. Is it hard to do these?
Yes, I had to when I was in when I was in 6th grade, I started to take a specific class to do this. And so because I took that class, for me, it's easy, but my friends who don't know anything about embroidery, they don't understand like how I can, make a picture with a needle. Like,
It's kind of like sewing.
yeah, it's similar to sewing, but it's literally just with your hand. And normally it's more so for adding details instead of like putting things together.
I think I think my aunt know how to do it, and my cousin learned from her.
Ah, very cool.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
like sewing the back like with hands.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah,
Take
then
the
she
back,
can definitely embroider.
yeah, and then makes kind of detail like what you do and put it
Mhm.
on the backs or something like that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's embroidery.
Yeah, I
Oh, that's so
think
cool.
that is kind of fun to do, but I just study something doing embroidery. It's kind of good for you.
Yeah, I really like to do it because I can do it while I'm watching TV or, you know, listening to music. So it's nice to just turn my brain off and just relax and just
Yeah,
embroider and make something beautiful. So, yeah, it's fun, but it requires a lot of patience and attention. So it depends. It's not for everybody,
yeah.
but tell me what do you said music was another one of your favorite classes?
Yes,
Do you play any instruments?
I'm learning to play the piano.
Oh, that's so amazing. And how
Yeah.
long have you been studying piano?
Um, I think I started when I was 5 years old. Actually, I like simple songs. Then when I grow older, I play a harder one. But now when I was 11, which is 1 years ago, about 1 years ago, I at the church since I'm a Catholic, and
Mhm.
I was in a choir when like kind of like the teachers that teach me the things. She know that I could play the piano, so she teach me how to play it, like to play the piano in the church for the choir.
Oh, wow. That's so
Yeah.
cool.
So that's what I'm learning right now.
Oh, that's so fun. So you play for the entire church.
Yes, for the choir to sing.
Oh, that's so sweet. Do you sing too?
Yes, I do. So that's why I love music.
Oh, that's so cool. So you sing and play piano. That's perfect.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite artists? Do you have favorite musicians?
Um, I like Ed Sheeran.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's so good.
Yes, he's popular. I think most people know him.
Yeah, definitely. And is there anyone else that you like that's very popular?
Um, Taylor Swift.
Good answer. I love Taylor Swift.
Yeah. And
She's sorry, go ahead.
And there's another artist that I kind of know about. I think she's a good singer too, but I don't really listen to her a lot. You probably know Ariana Grande.
Oh yeah, Ariana Grande. Yes, I know her. I like her too. She's good.
Yeah.
She's very popular here, yeah. Um, so you like listening to English music, or what type of music do you like to listen to?
I usually listen to English music, but sometimes like watching short videos like TikTok something, and there are some Vietnamese songs that it's kind of good.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a good way to learn about new music is on TikTok.
yeah. But usually my dad guide me to listen to English music, watching English movies, so I could have more vocabulary and like better pronunciation.
Yeah. Have you been studying English for a long time?
Yeah, I think I was study at 7. I think so.
Oh, wow. And you really like English. It's one of your favorite subjects.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. And how long have you been you said you've been on Cambly for like
Years.
almost a year?
Yeah.
Oh, and has it really helped you to practice your English?
Uh, I go to Cambly is for having conversation with the tutor helps me to be more confident when speaking to foreigner, and so I would be more confident when I talk to them outside.
Yeah, definitely. Do you have you had a lot of real life situations of talking to English speakers?
Yes, my dad like always wanted to take me to a place that have a lot of foreigners so I could speak to them even when I want to like play something. My dad just told me, yes, you can play after you talk to her or him.
So he really wants you to learn English.
Yes.
Oh, that's sweet. It's it's a good language to know. It's very helpful to be able to speak so many languages and to communicate with a lot of people. So that's really good.
So you can speak two languages, right?
Sorry?
So you can speak two language, right?
Yes, I speak Spanish and English.
Oh, I don't know a
Yeah.
lot about Spanish, but I watched a movie. There's like uh Argentinian Argentina person
Mhm.
that in that movie, and he speaks Spanish sometimes. So I know a little, not much.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
hello is hola, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Very good. Hola.
yeah.
Yeah. Spanish is it's different than English, but it's also very similar. So the alphabet is more or less the same, and um, there's some words that are very similar or even the same, but the pronunciation is very different.
Yeah.
So that's where it gets interesting. For example, the J sound in English, J is J, but in Spanish it's ha.
Oh,
So
yeah.
when they say ha ha ha, like in a text message, they type it like this, ja ja ja. So it's
Um,
funny.
yeah.
But
But
yeah,
yeah,
it's very different.
it's good to study like different things with different cultures in another country. I think it's interesting.
Yeah. How do you speak what languages do you speak?
We'll speak Vietnamese mostly, but when I usually speak English with my cousin because my uncle wants them to study English too.
Really? So he makes you speak to them in English?
Yeah,
Oh, that's funny. Are they younger or older than you, your cousins?
they're younger.
They're younger.
Yeah,
So you're like their English mentor.
yeah, maybe. But I'm fine with it because I think I like to speak English more than Vietnamese now.
Really?
Yes, like sometimes I go out the street and I just sometimes like to speak to myself, but in like English, and then someone walk by and then I was like, "Oh no, did they hear that?"
So your brain is like speaking, your brain speaks in English.
Yeah,
You think in English.
yes, I think it's good. I probably could study English till a lot, like too much or something, but one night I even speak English in my dreams. And then
Really?
in the morning, my parents said, "What do you say at night? We don't understand you speak in English."
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. So you talk in your sleep, you sleep talk?
Yeah, but
Oh my gosh.
rarely. I don't do that all the time. Maybe I
Hmm.
have it from my mom because my dad never sleep talks, but my mom sleep talks almost like every night.
Really?
Yeah, she was like talking, saying something, and then in the morning we ask her, she don't remember anything.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Does she speak like just like random words or does she have like full on sentence conversations?
She said sentence.
She says sentences?
Yeah,
Oh my
like
gosh. And she doesn't remember the next day?
yeah. She don't sleepwalk, but she do like sit up sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, but
Oh
she
my
don't like.
gosh.
But she's not walking. She just sit and then lay and then say something and then lay back down to sleep.
Oh my gosh. That's one of my biggest fears is to sleep talk and to sleepwalk.
Yeah,
Because I don't know. I don't trust myself. What would I say? I don't know.
like you holding some secret, but then in your sleep you say the secret to like the person next to you.
Exactly. Like what would I do? What would I say? I don't know. I don't want to know. That is so funny.
I would
Um,
just imagine like thirsty, go get a glass of water in the kitchen, and somebody sleepwalk next, like walk past you. You could thought it was a ghost or something.
right. It's so scary. I think sleepwalking can be really scary. Like what if you walk outside your house
Yeah,
and you can't get back in your house? Like that's so scary to think about.
yeah, like waking up in the middle of the road.
Yeah, like that could happen.
Yeah.
Oh, that is crazy.
So, who do you live with?
I right now in Texas, I am working as a nanny. So I watch children for a living and I live with the family that I work for.
Oh,
Yes. So it's a mom, a dad, and two little boys. One boy is 2 years old, and the other boy is 4 years old.
So your nanny?
Yes,
Mm. Do you like kids?
I do. I really like kids.
I think they're cute too, but I don't like some of them that being rude or unpolite.
Yeah, some of them can be very, very rude, and it's hard to have patience sometimes.
I
Um,
think I think I'm not patient.
yeah, you don't like kids. You prefer older kids.
Yeah.
I understand. I totally understand. For me, the age is like kids who are, like, I really like babies. I really like to watch babies, but then once they get to be like toddlers and they can talk, they can say really mean things
Yeah.
and be very rude, and that's when the age it's not so fun anymore.
Yeah.
But when they're babies and then they just cry and you can just hold them and they feel better, that's the best.
Yeah. But if they don't like you, they may screams or
Exactly. Yeah. Who do you live with? Do you live with brothers and sisters or cousins?
I live with my parents and I'm the only child.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. Do you like being the only child?
Um, I'm not sure.
No.
Well, if I have sibling, I share could share everything, foods and toys. The best thing is housework.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you have to do all the housework?
But if I have sibling, I want to be the youngest child.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's the best way. I have two older brothers.
Are you the youngest?
Yeah.
That's so nice.
It is so nice. But it's interesting because my one brother and me, we are so close in age. He's only 1.5 years older than me, and he's older than me, but my parents have always treated him like the baby. Like they always like are so much nicer to him, and he's like, "Oh, mom, dad, I need money." And my parents just give him money. And when I'm like, "Mom and Dad, I need money," they don't give it to me. It's not fair, but it is what it is.
He's the middle child and he's the favorite.
Yeah, which is not typical,
Yeah, usually the favorite was the middle was the least favorite.
right? Normally it's the oldest or the youngest that are the favorite and never the middle. But I don't know what it is. They love the middle child.
It's like my aunts too, and my aunts have mm, three sons. Like they're my cousin. Yeah, they're all brothers, no sister. Just
Wow, three boys.
yeah, and the middle was the favorite, and the oldest was the least favorite.
Oh my
He
goodness.
he get he usually get yelled at.
Yeah. He has. I think when you're the oldest, you have a lot of responsibility
Yeah,
for the younger ones. But yeah, my my oldest brother, he's a lot older. He's like 10 years older than my me and my other brother. So with that, the circumstances were always different.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like having a brother. Having a brother is nice, but I it's annoying when my parents are nicer to him than to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about is the siblings sometimes kind of annoying,
Right.
but it's
Definitely.
kind but it's kind of lonely to be an only child.
Yeah. Do you hang out with your friends a lot?
Yeah, I had friends at school in the choir. I had a lot of cousins, so it's fine.
Yeah. Friends are the best siblings, are the best brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
They're like your chosen family. That's what we would say. Your chosen family.
Uh,
'Cause you can,
I know that if I have a sibling, I would totally fight because there's once in the summer, my uncle was busy, so he took my cousin here. He is
mhm.
younger than me, 2 years old, and
Oh wow.
my uncle take him here, so my parent could take care of him as well, and I'm was really excited to have someone to play with.
Yeah.
He lives in there like from Monday to Friday and then go home on Saturday because weekends is my uncle is off from work, so he could take him already. So when my cousin lived with me, we fight like a lot.
Really?
Yeah, we get mad at each other's. We argue sometimes for maybe 10 minutes, and then we're so boring, so we decided to play again.
Oh my gosh, that's how it goes. Wait,
Yeah,
how old is your cousin?
he is 10 now.
He's 10 now. Yeah, that's always how it goes. For me and my brother, it was the same. We would fight all the time, but then we're mad at each other for like 20 minutes and then we're like, "Okay, sorry. Do you want to play again?" But it's stressful. It's stressful to fight all the time and yeah, I
Yeah.
totally understand.
Sometimes we play like best friends, sometimes we're like enemies.
Exactly. That's exactly what it's like to have a sibling. Like you always love them, but you also always hate them.
Yeah.
It's a mix of both.
Yeah.
That's funny. Do you have are your other cousins, do they feel like your siblings as well?
Yes. But some of my cousins are like kind of so much older than me. Uh, if they usually play with younger kid, and I would feel comfortable around them. But some of them they don't really talk to me, and it's really awkward whenever I meet them.
Really?
Yeah.
I can imagine. And it's weird too if you're like really different ages as well.
Well, I think I have 18 cousins.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yes, in my dad's side, I have 10, and there's only me and one of my older cousins was the only girl. The others eight are all boys.
Oh my goodness. So you're like one of the only girls in the family?
Well, not the only girls. The one, the two girls have me in
Yeah.
it, and eight boys. I think it's kind of nice because uh they're more gentle with you because you kind of feel special.
Yeah, definitely.